When I was in my late 20s, I was involved in my first business, which was rather extensive. It had 7 business units and 50-some employees, and we were doing business in 3 states. And I was pretty full of myself and didn't lack confidence in those days. But my businesses were all tied to the agricultural economy of the early 80s. And during that time, for a variety of reasons, that particular business went down. And I had to make some decisions, and I'd been invited to Rotary 4 years before that. So I was involved in Rotary at about age 26 or 27. I submitted my letter of resignation to the board of my, at that time, 40-member Rotary Club. And 2 of the senior members called me up and invited me out to lunch, and I said, great, I'd be happy to meet with you gentlemen. You are 2 of the leaders in our community that I most respect. Both of you have provided great mentorship to me as a new businessman. Thanks, I'll see you at lunch. So at lunch, they met me, and of course out came that letter of resignation, and they slid it across the table to me and said, we're not accepting your letter of resignation. And I said, well, I appreciate that, but I can't afford to be in Rotary any longer. I'm going through a lot of difficulty with my business right now, and it's just not in the cards budget-wise. And the 2 gentlemen said, you know, Steve, you may need Rotary more than Rotary needs you right now. And what we'd like to do is we'd like to underwrite your membership while you get back on your feet. But we expect from you involvement, we expect from you attendance, and we expect that you'll ask those of us in the club who are leaders in the community that can be helpful to you for a helping hand if you need it. And I look back on my years in this organization. I'll be 35 years in Rotary in June. 25 years ago, I was my club's president. 15 years ago, I was my district's governor. I've served 2 terms on the Council of Legislation. I'm a 2-time Rotary International training leader. 11 years ago, I had the opportunity to be a founding member of the Club Visioning program that's now, I believe, making an impact in our organization in a different way. I would not be in the seat I'm in. I'm on my 6th business now, and I can honestly say that 5 of them were more successful than that first one. But I've learned a lot. Rotary has been by my side all the way through all of those years of service, not only as a service above self Rotarian in the Hudson Daybreak Rotary Club, but also as a businessman in my community. And I've been able to take those values, that 4-way test, and convert it into business, into other nonprofit service with scouting and our local community foundation. And I hope that I've made a difference as a result of staying in the organization that I truly love, but had the opportunity, if it weren't for those 2 Rotarian leaders back 32 years ago, not giving me a choice.